everywhere burst few hours ago as the news is finally ongoing viral now, because a lot of people never believe what happened, including myself. I never believed that this can actually happen with Asari Dokubo, because this man is a well-known man that is always against Biafra. This is a kind of man that is known to be a very strong man as far as the Niger Delta thing is concerned. But Kasala burst few hours ago. I remember I did not see the video myself. I will continue to be doubting it, but Kasala finally burst. Asari Dokubo, according to the report, they say he finally delivered his police unit to Biafra. But what does that mean? Asari have finally come emotional. I saw the video myself and I will play the full video in this very video. Asari came emotional for Biafra as he finally delivered Niger Delta to Biafra, and this man is finally working for Biafra at the moment. You will hear everything yourself. You will see the Asari go emotional for Biafra. So I would like guys to just stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video, just share it as you're watching it. Share it to different social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share, just like the video, like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Kasala boss, just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, for those of you that are fresh on this platform, just do what to click the red subscription button appearing in your video screen, and as you click on it, click the notification bell icon alongside, so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you to know. A lot of people did not believe their ear, and some of you that have seen the video, I know that you never believed the video until you saw it yourself. Now it is the same Asari video that have been ongoing viral since yesterday that I'm going to play to you. You will see everything the way it goes. They said Asari delivered his police unit to Biafra few hours ago, which I never believed until I saw it myself, because Asari is a kind of man that it is well known that he will always kick against Biafra movement. He always kick against Nnamdi Kanu. Even before Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, Asari Dokubo will always do everything possible to just speak against anything that Nnamdi Kanu did. All the movement of Nnamdi Kanu based on the Biafra agitation, Asari will always kick against it. And this man have been known to protest against protest. He always come out to protest against protest. Even when Biafrans are protesting, he will protest against their protest. That's what Asari is known to do. A lot of people call him Tinubu's puppet. They say he's a very good friend of Tinubu, and Tinubu is actually against Biafra. They believe that Asari is supposed to be against Biafra totally, which he have always been. But Kasala boss few years ago, they said Asari delivered his police unit to Biafra. This happened after the arrest of Simon Ekpa and everything. This freshly happened yesterday. Asari finally delivered Niger Delta to Biafra. Is even making it known that Biafra actually occupy a lot of places that they should not shoot Biafra, because the moment Biafrans read out the places that they will be governing if Biafra is finally liberated and all of that, because Ngozi read it out in Finland. He said Biafra will be occupying a state, they will be occupying Delta state, they will be occupying different states. But a lot of people kick against her, but Asari finally paused the table. Asari came emotional after the speech that Ngozi made few hours ago regarding the release of Simon Ekpa and the 4 other people that were arrested and not side with him, and regarding all the irregularities that have been ongoing in the Biafran cabinet in exile and all of that. Now Asari burst table. Emotional moment for Asari Dokubo. Nobody ever believed it. Come and hear what Asari said. I will play the full video in this very video. If you can share the video, just do it to share it as you're watching it. Share it to different social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share, just like the video, like it, give it a thumb up as you're watching, so that YouTube will recommend it for us. You know, a lot of people never believe that Asari can come this way. A lot of Biafrans never believe that Asari can actually did or say what he said a few hours ago, because this same Asari in question is a well-known man that always kick against Simon Ekpa himself. And even when Simon Ekpa was arrested, you know, they conducted the convention in Finland, and during the convention in Finland, a lot of people were saying all sort of things regarding all the Biafran people in Finland and all that. In fact, Biafrans were even eating the legs of Biafran. Even as it stands now, Biafrans are still eating the leg of Biafrans. A lot of Biafrans are not okay with the Biafran cabinet that went to Finland to declare Biafra, all of that, and by so doing, a lot of Biafrans are against the Biafrans that went to Finland for the convention and all of that. Now, a lot of irregularities and a lot of disunity is ongoing as far as Biafra agitation is concerned, and some people are saying that there is a handwork of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They said it is the same Tinubu that used his first strategy to appoint Bianca Ojukwu, and by so doing, the moment he appointed Bianca Ojukwu, few days after they arrested Simon Ekpa in Finland. And mind you, this is Simon Ekpa in question. They be issuing a lot of directives and they be issuing a lot of petitions to Finland from Nigeria that Simon Ekpa should be arrested for the past 3 years. Finland refused to arrest him, but the moment Tinubu used the strategy of employing or appointing Bianca Ojukwu to his ministerial cabinet, they arrested Simon Ekpa with immediate effect, and Simon Ekpa couldn't witness the final convention. But I said that's not enough. Biafra Chief of Staff Ngozi came out to announce the state that Biafrans will be taken away and they will be governed, and they renamed the state for Biafra, where we have different states and all of that. They made mention of everything, and a lot of people came out because they read Edo State as one of the states of Biafra, they read River State, they read Delta State, they read different states, even Calabar and all of that. They read a lot of the Middle Belt, the Sasa State and all of that. And a lot of people were saying, is it not only the eastern part of Nigeria that they're supposed to read, the 5 eastern states like Enugu and all of that, that those are the states that they're supposed to read? Why are they reading the Middle Belt? Did the Middle Belt tell them that they want to go with Biafra? Even a lot of people came out in Niger Delta that why are they reading Niger Delta and not side with the state that want to go with Biafra? But Kasala boss, Asari have finally come out. The man that is very known to be a terrible and a tough man have finally come out. Come and see emotional moment. A lot of people were like, is it really Asari that is actually talking in this very video? Come and see you in this very video. Asari have finally delivered his poly unit to Biafra movement and all of that. Now, is this really the same Asari that is known right from time? Now, I will play you the video now. You will listen to everything yourself. First of all, listen to what Ngozi said regarding the 4 Biafrans that were released and regarding the movement that they're taking on the release of Simon Ekpa at the moment. Just stay connected, because it was after the speech of Ngozi that Asari finally burst out and he made a speech and he said everything that he said regarding his support for Biafra and regarding the state and the Niger Delta that will be delivering to Biafra and all of that. Just hear everything yourself. Just stay connected. Listen to Ngozi, and as you listen to the video, you will hear what Asari said in course of the video. Just stay connected. If you can share the video, share it. If you can't share it, just like it. Stay connected. I'll come back again.
As we move towards our final push to go back to our motherland. First, we have to thank God today for the freedom of our 4 brothers in Finland. It is a thing of joy for Finland to discover that the Nigerian state is the one that is perpetuating all the crimes they impose or the crimes they say that other people are committing. It is the Nigerian government that is committing those crimes. So what they do is what they impose on other people. And we also have some Biafrans that do the same thing. What they do is what they say that other people are doing, but we are going to smoke them out. Just like Finland has smoked Nigeria out today and discovered that those 4 innocent Biafrans, that they did not do anything wrong. They are just asking for their freedom, which Finland also asked for, and they got their freedom. The lies that the Nigerian government and their agents, Biafran agents in Finland and those that are in Nigeria, the lies they perpetuated, all the lies they lied against these innocent Biafrans. Finland has gone through the whole document, both the one presented by Biafrans, the one presented by our allies on the international scene, and the ones presented by the Nigerian terrorist state. And Finland has determined that these Biafrans are innocent of the crimes and of the allegation that Nigerian President Tinubu have leveled against these innocent Biafrans. They discovered that there's nothing criminal that they did. They discovered that the lies perpetrated by the Nigerian government and their agents in Finland holds no water. And that was why they allowed our Biafrans to just go home today. They are with their families and they are just relaxing. We thank God for that. Our Obato Obie is going to join us very, very soon. Because even the records the Finland authorities have, they've discovered that there's just nothing. There is no crime. Whatever Obatobia is doing is what all of us are doing. It is the same thing that our 4 brothers they've released. That's the same thing they do. Nothing more, nothing less. And in the course of all these investigations, they've discovered that the Nigerian government reintegrates and rehabilitates non-terrorists that kills innocent indigenes of Nigeria, kills innocent Biafrans. We know that our Prime Minister has been looking for an opportunity to let the world know how criminal Nigeria's state is. And now, Finland has discovered that Nigeria government and the Nigeria state is the true terrorist, is the one killing people, is the one reintegrating terrorists to go and kill innocent indigenes, is the one that have no regard for the rule of law, is the one that is breaking all the human rights laws and charters that Nigeria went into. They've discovered that Biafra is a free nation. The people have spoken and they have exited Nigeria, and there's nothing anybody can do about that. Finland have discovered all that. So in the next couple of days, we know our Obatobie is going to join us, just like these our four brothers have gone home to their families. We thank Finland for doing the needful, for doing the right thing, taking your time to go through all the documents that were submitted, both by Biafrans, both by friends of Biafrans, and the one that was submitted by the Nigeria terrorist state. And they found out the truth, that Nigeria is a true terrorist state. It is an enclave of death, where people are killed by their hundreds and nobody accounts for that. So thank you so much for Finland. Thank you so much, Finland. Let me get to the topic of today. I hope I'm coming out very clear. Dr. Agi, am I coming out?
Yes, you're coming out clear.
You are. We can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Sorry.
Let me go to the roadmap to our recognition, which was the topic for our discussion today. There are several things we are doing to finalize our recognition by our allies as we march towards our final takeover of our land. We are working closely with our international attorneys, lobbyists, and allies for recognition. As some of you were aware, we already have a couple of countries that have recognized the United States of Biafra during our declaration in Finland. We have more we've been talking with, and in the next couple of weeks or months, we will be having those declarations and those support from our allies. Our attorneys, like I said, are working closely with these different foreign bodies and local bodies, African bodies, and all that to ensure that we get the recognition we need to start partnering and working closely with our allies. Protecting our people in homeland through self-defense. So while we are trying to work on the documentations, even though there are some people, some Biafrans in cabinet that have been trying to sabotage that process by hijacking our emails and blocking, changing my password, changing the password of some innocent Biafrans that are putting documents together to submit to our allies. This guy called Asubike YJ or something, working closely with Ogenkere, Bam Bam Bam, Sani Aparawa and all that. This guy went and changed our password, my password, and I could not have access to some of the emails and some of the documents that I need to submit to our attorneys that have to continue working on our declaration documents and all that. Personally, I don't know why they are doing what they're doing, but thank God we have a secure server and we were able to go inside and be able to pull some of those documents which we need, which we are forwarding to our international allies. But they purposely went in, that Azubike went in and blocked that my email, changed the password so that I should not be, I'll not be able to have access to those documents. But again, you know what? Let them continue doing what they're doing. About Charles Sago Mile. About this struggle I know there. We're already in, and there's nothing any of them can do to sabotage this struggle, not why some of us are here. So I wish you luck as we can continue to do what you're doing. And on that note, I've told Biafrans anything Bitcoin, because it is this same guy that is managing the Biafra USBT coin. So the power that Obato Obie gave these people, the little power, they are all misusing some of this power to work against this restoration. And we are going to be able to let you know that there's no way you can sabotage this struggle. So we are taking care of our people. Our angels are protecting our land. The angels that are working for our Prime Minister, for the United States of Biafra, they are busy protecting the integrity and the sovereignty of the United States of Biafra. Those are individuals you don't see online. Those are individuals that are focused on the task that our Prime Minister gave them. Those are the only people the United States of Biafra, we continue to engage and we continue to work with them. Our military are not online military. They are not on social media gossiping. Any of them you see there, ignore those ones. They are not truly doing the assignment our Prime Minister gave them. That is why we're not going to pay any attention to them. Our defense is on top of everything. The Department of Defense of the United States of Biafra are coordinating and ensuring that our men, our angels that are protecting us, they get all the resources and support they need. And we will continue to do that. We will continue to file the necessary papers at different courts through our attorneys. We have Attorney Levy, we have Attorney Dobiri, we have our lobbies, the Moron Global with Elias. We have also our local attorneys in Finland doing different things, doing the assignment that Albert Obie has given them. And I'm in touch and communicating with all of them. We want a coordinated approach of information dissemination to countries with some basic languages from our attorneys to these countries. Again, our Ministry of Foreign Affairs are doing a great job already in the background, drafting all the necessary documents and letters to the different countries and different allies. And some of these documents are being reviewed by our international attorneys. And we thank God for that. Again, we thank Biafrans and allies home and abroad who have doubled up on their donations. So part of that roadmap is also to ensure that we increase our donation, because everything we are doing requires money. So we'll continue to do our fundraising as usual. This coming Saturday, we have our fundraising, the general one, and I know there are other groups that have already scheduled their private fundraisers, which they are going to be doing in support of this, in support of our country, and I thank all of them for what they're going to be doing. So I think the link for the fundraising is going to be out. Our finance department, headed by pharmacist Diane Eme, is going to be sending out any information needed for that fundraising coming up this Saturday, and I think it's around 6:30 p.m., 7 p.m. Biafra time. Please, I encourage everyone to log into that fundraising and continue to donate, because we need all the money to do what we got to do. I'm very, very happy to report to Biafrans that our angels on ground are very, very happy. They are resolute, and they are doing what our Prime Minister have instructed them to do. Most of them, I've had meetings with them. They've said they're not going to get involved in any politics online or any administrative purpose, because that is not what our military is cut out for. So they are very, very happy. We don't see Obato Obie's men on social media. Our true heroes are safeguarding our territorial integrity, preventing the reintegrated terrorists from raping our women, burning our homes, killing our people. That is their assigned task, and they are getting the resources needed to do their jobs through the Biafra Defense Department and the Biafra Finance Department. Again, some of the individuals that are expelled from the United States of Biafra government, we encourage them to stay away from our angels on ground. They can go form their own unit, they can go do their own thing, but they need to stay away for their own safety, because angels on ground already know what is going on. Then they support only one government headed by the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, of which I, Dr. Ngozi, is the one pioneering that country until our Prime Minister joins us. We're also using the diplomatic approach to reach out to countries that supported Biafra, not only in 1967 to 1970, and these countries never really withdraw their support. But also, those supports are going to be renewed through our international allies, attorneys. We are an independent nation, and we are vowed to continue to defend our land and flush out all the elements of foreign invasion from the Nigeria state or any incursion into our territory. It is our right to do so. We have no business with a country that continue to commit atrocities, disobey human rights laws, lock up innocent children for protesting against bad governance, murder citizens who believe in a different religion or express themselves, such as Deborah, the lady that was stoned to death. And there was no justice today for Deborah. A government, a country, Nigeria, that suppresses the freedom of press, murder innocent citizens due to their ideology, as they murder Biafrans in different places, Headbridge, Onisha, Okwama, Olu, Ezambo, Aba, and so on. These are the killings that the Nigerian government have continued to do, and that is why we've declared our state, the United States of Biafra. We have no business with Nigerian government and Nigerian people. All we are asking them is to remove all the foreign soldiers, all the foreign elements they have in Biafra territory. A country that sent terrorists in Nigerian military uniform to invade and desecrate our lands, burn our homes, commit genocide to our people, to our children, continue the marginalization, segregation, intimidation, harassment of our people, using our natural resources, our oil, to enrich themselves and continue to use that to kill us. This has already changed. The decision for the United States of Biafra to remove itself from Nigeria is a very, very powerful one, which any right-thinking individual will support, and we will continue to encourage and reach out to all our allies that support what we are doing. Nigeria is a country where its citizens leave the country in droves. They just live to have a better life for their children. A country where citizens do not have the right and power to choose who will be their leader during elections. Elections are conducted and ballot boxes are smashed. Voting cards are destroyed. Numbers change. And innocent citizens who witness the manipulations are killed by the government, who imposes their choice candidates using the courts and even the Supreme Court, as we all witnessed in Hope Uzodimma's case. There's no way any sane individual can continue to support such an enclave like Nigeria. Some of the Nigerian agents that they used to lie against our innocent brothers in Finland, they're already hiding their faces in shame because of the lies and because of what they did. Nobody can stop what we're doing, because what we are doing is legal. It is our right for self-determination. We have the right to what we are doing, and we will continue to protect our land until United States of Biafra is fully restored. For those of you that are romancing, having private meetings, partnering with individuals that our Prime Minister Obatobie has suspended from this struggle in this government, we want you to ensure that you are not parading this government or using this government as a backing to commit your atrocities. If you do not support this United States of Biafra under my leadership, as Obatobie has said it, you need to stop using our logo. You need to go form your own government. You need to stop parading yourself as a state or as a member of United States of Biafra. That is the freedom you have. But you do not have the freedom to use our logo, use our name, use our people, use our Twitter handles to go and parade lies that will bring division in this government. This United States of Biafra is fully intact. It's only one country that we have. Those of you that do not believe in that, you are free to leave. You are free to go. But make sure you're not using anything that is bearing our Prime Minister's name or anything that our Prime Minister has established. Be sure you are not using that. That is what I'm telling you. Be sure you are not using any Twitter handle that our Prime Minister is aware of. Any name, any logo that belongs to the United States of Biafra, to the Biafra Republic government in exile, to the de facto government. Make sure you are not using that. You are free and you have the power and you have the right to walk away. But anywhere we get you using anything that belongs to the United States of Biafra or Briggy or de facto, Biafrans are going to come after you. For our defense, the only authorized arm for the United States of Biafra defense at this time is the Department of Defense headed by our own Solomon and the Deputy Onyami. And then we have the people on ground. We have our angels that are doing the needful, that are working closely with the United States of Biafra defense team. If you know you are a defense team for the United States of Biafra, you must align yourself, with the Biafra Defense Department headed by Solomon Nkwocha. If you're not doing that, then you are on your own. Again, the state administrators, the 40 state administrators, please be on the lookout for all those infiltrators in your states, and do not hesitate to bring it to the attention of the government. Any individual or group that uses the name of this government in any meeting, in any form, anywhere, we will continue to expand our angels guarding our land against the reintegrated terrorists sent by the Nigerian President Tinubu, Hopu Zadima Soludo and co.
Thank you very much.
They know they do not have any right to assemble terrorists in uniform in our land and label them security. We are a nation with all the criteria met, so any terrorist in Nigeria Army and Police uniform or security in our territory, they need to know they are occupying a foreign land and they need to leave. We must protect our land against foreign invaders. Like I said, our defense department will continue to expand and fortify the angels that are protecting our land in the 40 states. Again, I would like everyone to know why we are the United States of Biafra. We are still government in exile, where some of our democratic structures are not yet in place. I believe most of you have read the contract, the volunteer contract that the Biafra government sent to most of the people that are working under the United States of Biafra government. Those contracts, all of them signed that. And in that contract, they know the power the Prime Minister has. So anybody coming to parade to you people, telling you they're using charter and charter, those people, they never, ever followed our Prime Minister Obatobi. They are just opportunists that are being used at this time by the Nigerian agents and those that believe, those that think that they are following our leader, Mazin Namdekano, and trying to usurp, trying to use this little opportunity that our Prime Minister is not available to bring their chaos inside the United States of Biafra, but they are already dead on arrival. This thing happening is bound to happen. We need it to happen, because without it happening, Biafrans will not know those that are truly following our Prime Minister Obatobia. And we thank God for this opportunity. Again, some of the individuals that are working, doing whatever, manipulating innocent Biafrans, trying to manipulate our innocent men on ground. We know you all, and all I can tell them, our men on ground, please ignore their shenanigans. Ignore the drama they are bringing to you. Do not be part of that drama. If you join them, you will regret them. They will mislead you. These are individuals that never wanted the restoration of the United States of Biafra. Do not follow them. Focus on the task our Prime Minister gave you and stay on that assigned task. Nothing more, nothing less. Some people that call themselves Brigade Cabinet members, some of the documents that we requested for, that we need to help us find some of our documents, some of them have seized that. Again, Professor Chioma Okoma, she did the presentation of the analysis of the referendum in Finland. I know I've requested for that document for her for over a week. She refused. She refused to send that analysis of our referendum. But thank God, we always have a way. This government, we will always have a way. Thank God, through our security service, we were able to obtain the analysis of that referendum vote that was done in Finland, which she and her cabals, they refused to turn it over to the government. And again, these are individuals working for the government, and then all of a sudden hijacking the properties and the documents that belong to the United States of Biafra government. And they think it's about COS, or it's about Simon, or it's about something. But they will pay the prices for what they're doing. So while they are busy doing everything possible to stop us from moving forward, God is opening different resources for us to get the items that they hijacked. And we have all the items that we need to continue to do what we are doing. Again, the United States of Biafra Army, they're the ones in charge of recruitment. There was no recruitment that was announced by me, and I can see people pulling flyers of a statement or something I made like 3-4 months ago when Obatobia was still around. And these criminals inside this Brigade Cabinet, some of them are parading it. Oh, that the COS is recruiting army, COS is doing this. That is how low they can go. And some Biafrans are listening and following these cowards in these behaviors that they are exhibiting, thinking because they're media, how much media war. And I tell them, where your own media war stops, that is where Biafrans are going to pick up. Again, we are fortifying so many bases in homeland with the resources they need. These are bases that have been approved by our Prime Minister in meetings, in my presence, in the past. But for some reason, some of the resources they've requested for have been denied of them. Not anymore. Most of them are getting what they need right now, and they are very, very happy doing what they need to do.
I am Ediabali today. Ediabali is an Igbo man. He's from Obom in Abam. He's from Obom in Abam. From there, his family went to Bosi in Anambra State before they came to New Calabar. He's an Igbo man. I am Ediabali. So when somebody says Igbo, all this, no, I am, yes. The name I answered today, the stool on which I sit today, which was created as one of the first working houses to be created. In fact, among the first 5 to be created in Calabar land. Ediabali became the richest man of his time. He's an Igbo man, 100%. And he never denied being an Igbo man. So I, his worthy descendant, will not deny. I have my disagreement with Igbo, but I cannot. So also is Briggs. So also is Oxford. Abonima is Biafra. Buguma is Biafra. Bakana is Biafra. Obama is Biafra. Kola is Biafra. Abise is Biafra. Edama is Biafra. Soku is Biafra. These are the communities that I come from. I am Umueri man. I am proud. I know all my roots in Igbo land. I'm not begging you to become Igbo. I am Igbo. I am more Igbo than Nnamdi Kanu. I am Igbo. I am more Igbo than Nnamdi Kanu. To do what? What will I gain from being a prophet? I'm not a lazy man. I'm an hard-working man. I'm cerebral. I think and I work. I'm innovative. Ground that is dry, that there is no water. When I eat it, water comes out of it. Because I work, because I think. And that's why I've been able to overwhelm them. I took the good side of my Igbo DNA and I took the good side of my Ijaw DNA and I combined it to become a perfect person that I have. I took the good side of my Igbo DNA and I took the good side of my Ijaw DNA and I combined it to become a perfect person that I have.
Ijaw is Biafra. Ijaw, not all Ijaws. Ijaws are divided between the Bight of Benin and Bight of Biafra. We are the owners of Biafra. Biafra is an Ijaw name. Biafra, we own it. Over the territory identified as Biafra is Ijaw. Maybe a little Ibibios around towards the end. And around people.
Maybe you have to make a distinction now, or is it the same? Ijaw, Biafra, and Igbo.
Biafra, the real Biafra, the name Biafra, the geographical location Biafra, is Ijaw and a little bit Oron and a little bit Ibibio. Some few Ibibios are in that territory, the Bight of Biafra. Then, in 1967, the Eastern Ijaws were part of Eastern region. An Eastern Consultative Assembly was convoked in Enugu, and Francis an Ijaw man gave the name Biafra, suggested, moved the motion that Biafra should be adopted. Francis Opigo. And Biafra was adopted, and on the 30th of May, 1967, the Republic of Biafra was declared, which included the Eastern Niger within our territory. So Biafra has nothing to do with Igbo. And I hear intellectuals talk rubbish, rot. Can they dismiss this historical fact that the geographical area known as Biafra is Ijaw? It's in Boro's book. Boro said this place is Biafra.
You're talking about the 12-day revolution?
Yes, go 150, page 152, go and see it. Boro said this place is Biafra. In his book, Geographical Biafra. At that time, Biafra had not been declared. Then it's the instrument of declaration of Biafra in Enugu. In that instrument of declaration, Ijaw territories in the eastern region were included in the declared Biafran state. The Biafran state that was declared in 1967 was not an Igbo state. It was the sovereignty, the mandate was given for the retaking of the sovereignty.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can see for yourself. You can hear everything that Ngozi Orabueze said in this very video, including what Asari Dokubo said. You know, a lot of Biafrans are actually against this Ngozi Orabueze, the chief of staff of Biafra at the moment. These are not even Nigerians alone. These are not ordinary Nigerians. These are Biafrans that are Nigerian, because Biafrans are still Nigerian, whether we like it or not. But these are Biafrans that are still even against Ngozi Orabueze. They said they did not recognize her as the deputy prime minister and all of that, and a lot of movements have been moved to impeach her, and a lot of things have been done. And this woman is set in place according to a report by Simon Ekpa himself. Though a lot of Biafrans are saying that they are not for Simon Ekpa, that Simon Ekpa is a nobody to them, that they don't know where it's coming from, they don't know where it's evolving from. They said the only person they know is Nnamdi Kanu, that Nnamdi Kanu is the only Biafra dictator they know, that where on earth is Simon Ekpa coming from. And a lot of Biafrans are in support of Simon Ekpa. They said they are only for Simon Ekpa. So the Biafrans at the moment, they cannot divide it into two. Some are working against Simon Ekpa, while some are for Nnamdi Kanu. Even as it stands, a lot of Biafrans are working against Ngozi Orabueze. They actually want to remove her from the position that she's occupying, because before she was just the chief of staff of Biafra, but later she was granted to the deputy prime minister. That's towards the arrest of Simon Ekpa and all of that. And they never wanted her to be in that position, because a lot of people know her to be this kind of person that have a lot of pride. Now they're saying that Ngozi Orabueze embezzled some money. They said she mismanaged some fund that is being raised for Biafra movement and all of that. Now a lot of people were not asking the question. They said this is still the Biafra that have not yet turned to a nation. This is the Biafra that they are still agitating for. Now if they should say that Ngozi Orabueze is embezzling fund, how much more when Biafra finally become a nation? Is it not going to be worse than Nigeria, the way they will be mafiaing fund, the way they will be stealing money and all of that? Is it not going to be worse than Nigeria? That's what a lot of questions that a lot of people are actually asking regarding the Biafra agitation, because they said this Biafran agitation of a thing, they said it's a scam. They said they just want to use it to loot money and to embezzle money and all of that. Those are what a lot of people are actually saying. But Ngozi Orabueze, you can hear her in that very video. She said all those things are just mere speculations and propaganda, just for them to remove her and all of that. They said everything that they said she did, that she did not do it, that she's only guilty, and she's very plain now. She's reading out the record and everything that they did with money. She read out everything. She said they did not use the money for her own personal stores and all of that. She said they just wants to remove her just for them to occupy the position. Now, why are they fighting for position as far as Biafra is concerned? This Biafra is still what they are still agitating for now. Why are they fighting for position? Is it not too early for Biafrans to be fighting for position? Or is it not the blood of Nigeria that are still running in their veins? Why are they fighting for position? Now, I say that's not enough. Ngozi Orabueze, in course of the final convention, they read out the state that Biafrans will be occupying. They read out 40 states, and those 40 states occupy the south state of Nigeria, it occupied the southeastern state of Nigeria, and it occupied different regions of Nigeria. Now a lot of south people came out when the convention was ongoing. They said, why will Ngozi Orabueze read out Edo State as one of the state of Biafra? Why will Ngozi Orabueze come out to read out Niger Delta State, like Delta State and River State and all of that, including Calabar, including different states that we did not even expect? Why are they reading it out? Is it part of the southeast state? They said, is it not only the southeastern state like Enugu, Ebonyi and some other state that they're supposed to read out just the 5 eastern states of Nigeria? But a lot of people did not see the question to answer. Biafrans did not reply to the question because they just focused on the convention back then. But Kasala boss, a lot of Edo people came out to protest that Biafra should remove them from their map. A lot of people from Niger Delta came out that Biafra should remove them from their map. But you can see what Asari said in that very video. Asari said Biafran is not even for the Igbos. He made it not to the general public that the Biafran state is even included in the Niger Delta state, that the Biafran state is not only limited to the southeastern state of Nigeria alone. Instead, the Biafran state occupy a lot of states. We should check the Biafran geography and all of that. Instead, they occupy a lot of south states. They occupy Niger Delta that he himself is governing and all of that, because Asari, as far as it's concerned, is one of the stakeholders and the big name in the Niger Delta state of Nigeria and all of that. But the same Asari is saying that Niger Delta themselves, they are part of Biafra. But he said Biafra is only one part of Igbo, that Biafra is not for the Igbos alone and all of that. So those are what Asari was saying in this very video, and a lot of people never believed that. That was why a lot of people came out to say that Asari is now voting for Biafra, because he have always been coming out to speak against Biafra. He have always been coming out to kick against the move of Biafra. Even there was a time he came out to make it known to the general public that they should not give Biafra to the Igbos, that they should not even release Nnamdi Kanu and all of that, that they should keep him in detention. But the same Asari is the one coming out now to say this whole thing regarding the states that Biafra is even occupying. And a lot of people were kind of surprised. Some people thought he drank Oguguru, but the man is actually saying some fact. According to him, he said what he's saying at the moment is the fact that Igbos are not the only Biafrans, that even the Niger Delta state are part of Biafra and all of that. Now drop your opinion in the comment section of this video. Feel free to say your mind regarding everything that is ongoing as far as the Biafra thing is concerned, and as far as the disunity of Biafrans is concerned at the moment. Say your mind regarding the state you think Biafra is really occupying, or is the South state part of Biafra, or do you think it's only the southeastern states that are just the Biafra states and all of that? Now drop your opinion. Is your state part of Biafra? Drop your opinion, as I'm gonna get another one for you. And sure, follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV, at LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. Bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, be pastor for LAJUPOG Watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass himself. Corrupt leader, all the while you waiting for church. All as LAJUPOG Watch TV.